Finally, after a month, I did it. But not this run. It was another video I uploaded alongside this. I don't want my terrible English to ruin the vibe of successful run. This new strategy has made the first wave much more consistent. The biggest improvement is the second enemy at the start. It can't hit me anymore. About the second wave, I got better at it. But it's just because I've gotten more practice. There is no new strategy. If the helicopter stay out of the melee range, there's nothing you can do, since the strategy doesn't really change from here on. So I'll just chat with you guys for a bit. First of all, thank you all for your support over the past month. Some of you left me encouraging comments almost every day. It really helped me a lot. My original plan was to play for about an hour a day, but after I had one run that came so close to succeeding, I started playing 8 to 10 hours a day. I just couldn't let it go. Even though my body was really exhausted, I just couldn't stop. Now at last I made it. This has been an unfinished goal of mine for past 2 years, and now I finally achieved it. Thank you all again for your support. It truly means a lot to me. And for this channel, it doesn't really have enough viewers to make any money. So, as I told before, from now on, I'm just going to use it as a place to practice my English. I probably won't making full game playthrough videos like I used to. Beside my Armored Core playthrough, I also made a Bloodborne playthrough. The no commentary version on my Chinese Bilibili channel has over 50,000 views, while my Chinese YouTube channel only got around 2,000. So at that time, I thought that since YouTube has a much larger English-speaking users, so I think if I make an English version and put it on my English channel, maybe I can make the same views as Bilibili. In that case, I can make a little money from it. On YouTube, a 5 hours video with 50,000 views can earn a few $100s. But on Bilibili, it would probably earn less than a tenth of that. So I can't really rely on Bilibili traffic to make money. My best chance was the English channel. But in the end, my English Bloodborne playthrough only got 400 views. Later, I made a few Sekiro videos, but they performed even worse. So I probably won't making English full game playthroughs anymore. But I'll still make a Chinese version for Dark Souls 3, since it was the first Soul games I ever played. To be more specific, it's an English voice with the Chinese sub version. My Bloodborne playthrough has 2 versions, but the Dark Souls 3 will only have 1 version. My original plan was that if the English version of Bloodborne performed well, I would make the English version of Dark Souls 3 instead of Chinese one. But the result ends up being opposite. So I'll just make the version with the Chinese subtitles, since the voice is in English, so you guys can understand it anyway. I'll let you know on this channel when it's out. On this channel, I will only make some boss fighting videos. I don't really mind if they don't make any money. Speaking of money, the reason I wanted to be a YouTuber was to making living doing something truly enjoy. Happiness and money, they're both important. Without money, you can't make a living. Without enjoyment, it's just a job. So they are both important. Very few people are lucky enough to have both. Whether to keep going the same thing or change direction is something we always have to think about. Getting a melee-only no damage run against the Redguns was difficult, but in a way, it was also simple, because it was a clear goal. To achieve this goal, all I need is keep working on it. But making a living doing something you love is different though. There are so many things you can't control. I hope one day I'll able to achieve that. And I hope you guys can achieve that too. I hope one day everyone can live a comfortable life without having to do work they hate. I hope in the future people work only because they love the work. Alright, there's not much time left in the video. I'll keep playing this mission for a while, but I won't uploading them, only if I got another successful run. Maybe I will use some other different builds. I think use one Moonlight can make the second wave easier. Although the Moonlight is a melee weapon, but the attack range is so far. So call it a melee weapon feels a little strange. So I didn't really try it before. Okay, that's it for this video. See you next time.
The Balaam MT force has been destroyed. Mission accomplished.
It's over. Good holding out, 621. Our work here is done.